Near the village of Vishnupur, there was a beautiful forest. In that forest, a small village was home to a young boy named Raghav. He was hard-working and honest, but one habit made him unhappy. He always compared himself to others. Whenever he saw his friend Karen, the top student, he wished he were as smart. When he saw his rich neighbor Siddharth, he wished he had as much money. Even when he saw someone running fast, he wished he could run like them. Over time, these thoughts made him sad. He lost focus on his studies, and his interest in work also decreased. He felt like he could never be as successful as the people he compared himself to. One day, a wise saint visited the village. People said he helped others understand life better. Raghav decided to meet him and shared his problem. "Gurudev, I work very hard, but I feel sad when I see others doing better than me. I feel like I can never be like them. Please help me." The saint smiled and said, "Come to the oldest tree in the village tomorrow morning. You will find your answer there." Raghav found this strange, but he trusted the saint. The next morning, as the sun rose, he reached the old tree. The saint was already waiting for him. The saint pointed at the forest and asked, "What do you see?" Raghav looked around and said, "There are many trees. Some are tall, some are short, some have lots of fruits, while others don't." The saint smiled and said, "Imagine if the mango tree felt sad because it wasn't tall like the coconut tree. And what if the coconut tree complained that it didn't bear sweet fruits like the mango tree? Would that make sense?" Raghav shook his head. "No, Gurudev, that would be foolish." The saint asked, "Then tell me, how does this forest look to you?" Raghav said, "It looks beautiful and balanced." The saint nodded. "That is the truth of life. Just as every tree has a purpose, every person has their own journey. A mango tree is meant to give sweet fruits, while a coconut tree is built for height and strength. They are different, yet both are important." Raghav still had some doubts. The saint then took him to a pond where many fish were swimming. He pointed to a bird and asked, "If a fish started complaining that it cannot fly like the bird, would that be fair?" Raghav smiled. "No, Gurudev. The fish is meant to swim, and the bird is meant to fly." The saint said, "Then why do you want to be like someone else? You also have unique strengths. Comparing yourself to others will only make you unhappy." At that moment, Raghav understood. He realized that everyone has their own abilities. Comparing himself to others was only making him feel bad. Instead, he needed to focus on his own strengths. From that day on, Raghav stopped comparing himself to others. He worked hard and focused on his own skills. Slowly, his confidence returned, and he started seeing life differently. Years later, Raghav built a successful business and became an inspiration to everyone in the village. Whenever people asked him the secret to his success, he would smile and say, "Never compare yourself to others. A fish cannot fly, but if it masters swimming, it can rule the ocean. The sun and the moon do not shine at the same time, yet both have their own place. Focus on your own journey, recognize your strengths, and create your own path to success."